Hi guys, how you doing? Welcome to Injective protocol. One of these coins that came out of the blue and just pumped, like crazy. At least to me. I wasn't aware of Injective protocol, but a lot of other people probably were and were following the fundamentals and stuff like that. But on this channel, we like the charts and we like to look at, where the price goes, what the price does. How high can it go? How high can it not go? So we're gonna try to figure out what is the price this can actually go to, right? And there are a couple of ways we actually do that. This is already very stupidly bullish chart. It has right now what we call a consolidation up here at the top. The bull market is not done, Bitcoin is not done, Ethereum is not done, altcoins are not done, so retail is not here. So there is definitely more upside to this. The big question is how high can we go, where the targets are, and how this can actually play out. Oftentimes we look at the bottom towards the top, some kind of 50x up here at top, that might be resistance 63, right? 100x is very, very important. That's at 122 bucks. But there is another way to actually do that, and that's by channels. And I think in this case over here, it is very gonna confirm that X's and the channels are actually playing in very nicely. So over here what we have is what we call a pivot top up here towards the upside, and right now we are also creating another one of these pivot tops. These pivot points are very, very important for drawing trend lines and channels. So over here we have a trend line that goes something like this up here, and this is actually technically a channel. You can see this is a channel tool. So if you pull it all the way towards the bottom, you can see right now that we have a very nice bottom up here, very nice tops up here as well. Some kind of zigzag above up this midline, but let's assume this is actually a legit channel, right? Now these channels, finding targets based on the channels is basically doubling the channels or tripling or quadrupling in the channels, right? So you can actually pull the channel towards the upside and actually find the next target on the channel. So it's either up here in the middle or towards top, but right now we're just gonna use the tops up here, and you can see right now the next level of resistance, major level of resistance, is $83. Now this is very important because oftentimes when you get into the price discovery, and right now we are in the price discovery, right? We are trying to go higher and higher. We don't actually know where the price is gonna stop and reverse and go down again, but we do know that in price discovery some people bought very, very low and they're gonna take some profits at certain points with a very lot of money and try to push the price down because they're selling so much, right? And these pivot points are gonna be very, very important. But that's basically what happens in price discovery. Somebody starts taking profits, price turns around, then it goes back down again, pretty much over, right? But where is that gonna happen? So this 84 level is very, very important. Now what we're gonna see here from the very bottom towards the top right now, this all Injective protocol already did 36x, right? If you go all the way up here, this is 67x. Midline up here is something like 50x. So there is a big chance right now when you go to the midline over here, there's something around give or take 65 bucks. That's gonna be a major level of resistance. So you might see a pump over here to 65 levels. We're gonna put a line because the 50x is very, very important, give or take 65 levels, and you might see some kind of rejection or something like that. But you gotta understand that depending on how the price develops, what happens, this might either be a top or it might be some kind of consolidation before the next stop towards the upside, right? And if you continue doing what we just did and look at the targets towards upside, you can also triple the channel towards upside. And here is where it actually gets interesting up here at top. Right now we get to this level 122 bucks, which is actually from the very bottom towards the top 100x move towards the upside, which is very, very likely, especially for new coins to do, right? So I would say that right now the way I see it, first of all, I don't know how bullish Injective protocol is. I don't know how high it's gonna go. We don't actually know. What we do on this channel is we follow the price, we pull the trend lines, we try to figure out when it's gonna break the trend and so forth. But in these very early stages of the moves, when stuff starts pumping, we often just try to figure out where the major level of resistance are. Now when we are down here, it's very easy to find major level of resistance because you pull the lines down here at the closes and you pretty much know. But once you're in the price discovery, it's really hard to do that. And then we do stuff like this over here where we draw channels, where we do axes and stuff like that and try to figure out. But I would say the most three major levels, depending on where this actually gets hits, three major level of resistance or three major levels that can actually indicate some kind of top, I would say is 122 bucks, 86 and 65. 65 because it's 50x, 86 is because doubling of the channel towards the upside, and 122 is because this is actually a 100x move. Now do you believe it's gonna do 100x? I don't know, tell me down in the comments. And by the way, guys, subscribe to the channel because we might actually look at Inji another time, another place. Also, if you want to do that, down in the comments there are links for a Telegram channel, a public Telegram channel group. It's free, you can join, and there's gonna be a lot of people there. It's gonna be very cozy. Last bull market we had like 2,000-3,000 people in there, so it was very hectic and very nice. But this time around we're gonna try to break that, so you know, you're welcome to join. We also got a private TA Fans Club community channel, Telegram channel, Blue Balls. We've been here around, you know, we've been around for years and years in the bear market, bull market. We've been buying the bottoms on 20 and 50k Bitcoin, you know. We've been having live streams and all that shebang. So if you want to join that community, you're welcome to do that as well. Guys, thank you for watching. I'll see you around. Bye-bye.